Hey, hello friends, and welcome back to the another amazing live stream video. So, guys, good evening and welcome back to the live stream. So, guys, tonight we are diving into a very different topic that has the media absolutely losing its mind. The headlines are already screaming that election deniers are inside the government, influencing the policy, shaping decisions, and preparing the nation for the 2026 elections. They are portraying this movement as if democracy itself is under the attack. But as we all know, whenever the establishment starts panicking, it usually means something good is happening for the American people. And what's happening right now is very simple. People who demanded accountability in 2020, people who refused to stay silent when they felt something was wrong, people who had the courage to question the very narrative, those very Americans now hold the real power inside the Trump administration. So, guys, what actually happened? The same voices the media mocked for years are now sitting at the table, writing the rules and shaping the future. And tonight, we are just going to break down exactly what that means for this country and why 2026 could become one of the most important election years in the modern American history. For years, millions of Americans carried this heavy feeling that something in the election system wasn't right. There was the last minute rule changes, rushed expansions of mail in voting, ballot processes that looked messy at best and suspicious at worst, media that insisted nobody was allowed to ask the questions. Anyone who raised concerns, citizens, poll watchers, even state legislators, was instantly labeled a denier or worse. The establishment wanted silence, not scrutiny. But the American people wanted answers. And now, 4 years later, the very individuals who stood firm in 2020 are not just raising the voices, they are in powerful positions where their perspective cannot be ignored. This shift inside the government isn't a takeover, it's a correction. It's a long term overdue return to transparency. Critics call it dangerous, but what's actually dangerous is a system where questions are forbidden, debate is shut down, and public trust collapses. The presence of these individuals in government today represents something incredibly important, the willingness to rebuild faith in our election processes from the inside using first-hand experience, strong oversight, and a commitment to tightening the system so that every American, Republican, Democrat, Independent can trust the results. So as we approach 2026, this matters more than ever. The nation is preparing for another major election cycle, and this time the rules won't be written by bureaucrats hiding behind closed doors or lawyers pushing emergency changes and midnight. This time, the people shaping the policy are the ones who saw the loopholes exposed in 2020 and refused to let chaos repeat. They are pushing for secure voter ID, clean and updated voter rolls, tighter verification process, and election system that operate with full transparency from start to finish. And the media hates every bit of it because a secure system threatens their old playbook. To be clear, this movement isn't about revenge, punishment, or revealing the past. It's about safeguarding the future. A democracy cannot survive when half the country doubts the legitimacy of its elections. When Americans lose trust in the system designed to choose their leaders, the foundation of the nation begins to crack. So instead of pretending everything was perfect and brushing concerns under the rug, the Trump administration is allowing the people who saw the flaws close up to take charge of fixing them. Their role inside the government is not a threat, it's a service. It's a commitment to making sure America never again faces the confusion, bitterness, and division that followed 2020. And that is exactly why certain news outlets are panicking. To them, transparency looks like in danger, accountability looks like chaos, reform looks like rebellion. They rely on the broken systems and the weak oversight because that's what keeps their political machine alive. But now that the government has people inside it who aren't afraid to question past failures or confront the uncomfortable truths, the old system is also shaking. The establishment isn't losing democracy, they are losing the control. So when you look at 2026 through this lens, you realize the election won't be just another routine cycle, it's be shaping up a test of whether America truly learned from the past. It's a moment where the country decides whether elections will be conducted with honesty and clarity or with the same confusion that once divided the nation. The presence of these bold, unapologetic voices inside government gives real hope that for the first time in years, the American people will get an election process they can believe in one that is secure, accountable, and trustworthy from the very first vote to the final count. So, guys, thank you all for joining me tonight. What we are seeing in America right now is not the destruction of democracy, it's the rebuilding of it. The establishment media can yell, scream, and write all the dramatic headlines they want. But the truth is clear. The America people demanded transparency, and now the government is finally responding. So, as we move closer to 2026, stay informed, stay focused, and stay proud of this nation. We are witnessing a turning point, a moment where the future of American election is being rewritten, not by the elites in back rooms, but by the citizens who refuse to stay silent. So, guys, I will see you guys in the next live stream. Stay strong, stay patriotic, and God bless the USA. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.